between the guys. What about you and your dad? Has it started?
Nah, I don't think it'll start either. I think we're good there.
What's the energy level been like in terms of the focus toward Miami? I mean, is the vibe kind of starting to change?
Yeah, since we get towards the end of fall camp, now we're focusing on Miami and getting ready for those guys. So it's definitely changing. The energy is real high in practice. Just getting ready to go out there and handle business on next Saturday.
Have you started peeking at some Jaron Williams tape?
I've been looking at the film all summer, but I don't have much film on him exactly in the scheme that they're running. So I've been watching mostly some old stuff and trying to get their offense in my mind.
Old Miami stuff? Or
No,
old
I've been looking at Arkansas.
Okay.
How much
What do they
anticipation
do?
do you have just after how last season ended for you, just to get back on the field and get back playing football, playing the game?
I'm really excited to get back out there. I didn't have much say in what I could do on the field last year, so I could go out there and change that now. So a great opportunity to go out there on Saturday.
What do they do? Enos's offenses.
It's pretty complicated right now to really explain, but from what I see, they like a lot of in breaking routes and stuff like that, pro sets. But I still got to watch some more of it.
So facilities, Florida's making a big commitment toward a lot of facilities with football, has already done some things. How key do you think that is for getting recruits, just having players excited to come to a school?
That's now a lot of people look into that stuff, and it's pretty good. But it's important, but at the end of the day, I don't think someone's going to make the decision on a facility. It's more about the environment and the coaches and the experiences they're going to get here at the school. But that's also a great aspect to it, so I think it's pretty cool that they're doing that.
How have some of those freshmen been doing behind you and CJ, like Chester and Elam?
They're doing really good. Chester, Kair, and Jaden, all of them are falling in really well, learning the playbook, and Coach Gray's helping those guys. They're doing really good so far in camp.
Y'all both got thrown in there as freshmen. Have you talked to them about that possibility and what it's like having to adjust?
Yeah, I told those guys, me and CJ came in early and did it, so you guys could do the same thing. Just make sure you know what you're doing out there. That's the main thing. Just make sure you know what you're doing and have confidence when you go out there.
You and CJ, Vernon, Quincy, I think y'all all played as true freshmen, right?
Yeah, so it's a lot of people from the outside in don't really think freshmen could go out there and do it, but it's possible. It's just simply just knowing what you're doing, attention to detail, and handling business.
Ben Jefferson singled out Chester a little bit, saying that he's been really, really good this fall camp. What is it about him that has grabbed y'all's attention?
He just likes to play football, simple as that. Every day he goes out there and he just enjoys playing and tries to get to the ball and make plays, and that just makes him as a standout player.
Yeah, because people have been talking about cornerback depth with some of the guys leaving and things. You guys feeling pretty good about it?
Yeah, we're feeling good. We're not worried about depth right now. Everything's handled.
What's Jaden and Elam's games like?
They're doing really good as far as
what's their styles?
They're physical guys. They like to get their hands on the receiver, and they're gonna play the ball in the air. They're pretty good.
Hey Marco, have you had any reps against Jacob Copeland yet?
Yeah, I have. Jacob, he's looking really good. This camp's the first time I ever covered him since he was out and then I was out. So he's looking really good, and I think he's going to be a big factor for us this year.
He's a pretty strong dude. What's that like covering him?
Yeah, he is strong. So it's a really physical matchup. So I think I could bring that to him too. So when he gets in the game, I don't think he'll go against a receiver, DB that would do that, and I don't think I would go against receivers that are real as physical as him or as strong as him.
So that's a pretty big challenge then for DBs then.
Yeah, because he's a very strong guy, so it's going to be challenging for DBs when he puts their hands on him.
Did it take you by surprise the first time you had to go up against him, just how strong he was?
I don't really get surprised by anybody I go against. I just have in my mind that they're going to bring it, and I need to bring it too. But he's a really good receiver.
What have you seen out of Amari Burney so far, and how important is he to this team?
Bernie's really important to this team. He plays multiple positions, he's linebacker and star, and he really covers that depth of the star because we struggled there over the past couple of weeks. He's very athletic and he could play real good, so he's really important to the squad.
Y'all didn't get to, you and Trey were on fields at separate times last season, so what has it been like just kind of practicing with him out there between y'all?
It's real good. He brings the energy all the time. Real exciting player, and it's just when I'm out there with him, I feel comfortable. I know he's gonna make plays and he's gonna be confident in what he's doing.
How much has he grown up in the last year?
He's grown up a lot. He got forced to grow up early last year, and I think that was a big part of him growing up this year. And he's been taking that into camp and doing a real good job with it.
I know he's a versatile guy that can play multiple positions in the secondary, but how much do you feel like he fits that start position?
Yeah, he can play a lot of areas, but that start position fits him good. He's a smart player. He's going to be physical, and he's athletic too. So that's why I think it's a good fit for him.
This offense now in its second year, a lot of skill position depth. How explosive do you expect this unit to be? The offense.
Our offense, right? Yeah, they're real good. We got a lot of great wide receivers. Then we got P. Ryan and Malik and all those guys back there in the backfield, and Felipe, of course. So I do expect them. They're gonna go out there and they should light up the scoreboard every week.
Have you gone back and watched that Kentucky game from last year?
No.
Do you want to?
I'm sure I might watch it the game week coming up just to see, because they might be running the same offense. So I might go back and look at see what we did wrong, because we did lose that game. So I can learn on what we did wrong.
But I mean, like, for you personally, do you feel like have you gotten over it? Have you moved past it, or like is there still like motivation that's coming from that?
No, I'm past that. I'm not really focused on that. I think if I go into that game thinking about what happened last year, I might go into with too much emotion, and it might take me off of my assignment. So that's out of my head. I'm just focused on beating them and playing my assignment that game and dominating that team.
How emotional do you think this game next week's going to be?
I'm
Just
sure
because the familiarity of players and
yeah, I'm
schools.
sure it will be an emotional game, but we can't let that take away our focus on what we need to get done on the field.
Did you grow up going to Miami games?
I went to a couple, and then I went as a recruit. I didn't really go to that many Miami games.
There's been some talk about renewing that series. Do you think that Florida and Miami playing more consistently is good for the state of Florida?
The state of Florida has a lot of great players and great teams, so I think having these games is always a good matchup, and it's you see a lot of talent on the field, so it's real exciting, and it's always going to be a nice matchup against these teams. We play Florida State every year, so I think playing against Miami more consistently would be cool too.
How good can this defensive backroom be, specifically like trading you and CJ, stacking up against other teams that you play against, and then some of the DB rooms you guys have had here?
Our DB room right now could be really good, especially because we have some guys who had experience like CJ, Trey, and me, and then we have young guys who haven't. So I think if the older guys, we can bring these guys along onto our path, they will be unstoppable.
CJ talked a little bit about not ever coming off the field. Are you ready for that? If you have to?
Yeah, I had to deal with that a couple times my freshman year, so it's nothing new to me. And I go into the game, I'm willing to do anything for my team. If I have to go in 100 snaps, I'll do that. Whatever's gonna help us get a win.
How tough is that at play 70?
It's definitely tough. You're gonna be exhausted. You're gonna be tired, but I always just go back to my training and go back to what I'm taught. I'm just gonna fight through it and go hard every play, no matter what.
What would the comfortable number be though? 40, 50, 60?
Between 60 and 80 plays is what I expect, but if it goes over that, that's fine. I'm ready to go.
It'll be a long game.
Yeah.